There are more shark sightings off Cape Cod every year, and there's no reason to think that this summer will be any different.
But out of view of the public, 5 Investigates' Mike Beaudet discovered a simmering shark research turf war over who gets to study them that could be limiting our knowledge about great whites. Take a look.
When you handle an animal of this size,
with their highly produced videos,
all right, we're good,
and a knack for marketing, OCEARCH makes a splash wherever they go. The OCEARCH crew and scientists roam the seas around the world, catching great white sharks, bringing them to the ship's signature lift, where the crew gets hands-on access to the apex predators.
In Massachusetts, we've been working on the Northwest Atlantic white shark life history puzzle since 2012.
OCEARCH founder Chris Fisher explains why the waters off Cape Cod, with its growing shark population, is so promising to researchers.
We're working about 3.3 miles off the beach in federal waters. And we ended up finding a whole population of white sharks we did not know was off the coast of Massachusetts.
OCEARCH was in federal waters last year because the state has refused to let them work closer to shore in state waters. It's the result of a bitter dispute that's become personal for the people involved.
What's happening here with sharks compared to the rest of the world is like it is in the dark ages.
It wasn't always like this. Here's Dr. Greg Skomal, the state's white shark researcher, on OCEARCH back in 2013, working together. So how did it go from this?
For me, get on board, do the surgery, you're going to assist.
To this.
Okay, everybody off the deck. He just didn't want a bunch of other scientists coming in here that were, much more competent.
The answer lies beneath the surface, hidden until now in thousands of pages of emails obtained by 5 Investigates. The state has denied OCEARCH's research requests, in part because of its unusual methods that involve reeling in the sharks and lifting them out of the water.
The hook is in his mouth.
Attracting, hooking, capturing, and releasing white sharks in Massachusetts waters near public high-use shoreline areas will create risks to public safety I cannot accept, wrote the Division of Marine Fisheries director. It could also change sharks' natural behavior, and that has a high potential to interfere with the state's main research project, shark population assessment. But the emails also reveal how personal the dispute has become. This email traces the split to 2014, accusing OCEARCH of basically trying to hijack our research because they were desperate to appease their sponsors. The last few years did little to tamp down the dispute, as OCEARCH has returned to work in federal waters. It would be good if your state police buddies buzzed the boat a bit, Skomal wrote in 2019. OCEARCH has pushed back, complaining about this tweet from Skomal praising the Canadian government for doing real white shark research, suggesting OCEARCH was not. Greg's tweet is antagonistic, sad, immature, OCEARCH complained. OCEARCH says their methods are sound, and the state is letting turf rivalries interfere with science.
You basically have a Massachusetts white shark mafia, and nobody wants to believe that, especially when you got a cute little charismatic guy whipping out one-liners in the news.
We might be able to predict whether or not a shark attack can occur.
Skomal has hardly been camera shy over the years, but for this report, the state would not allow him or anyone else to be interviewed.
Well, my concern is keeping people safe.
State Representative Patrick Kearney supports OCEARCH because he's worried about the impact of the growing number of sharks on all the coastal communities.
Any university, any nonprofit that can teach us more about this increasing threat is something that's positive for Massachusetts.
The State Division of Marine Fisheries says it collaborates with leading scientists to better understand sharks' movement, life history, and population dynamics, which will in turn help the Commonwealth to better protect the safety of residents and visitors. OCEARCH says it's once again planning to apply to be in state waters this summer. Coming up at 7, we follow the money when it comes to shark research, where it is and is not going. Mike Beaudet, 5 Investigates.